Check, 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 check.
Check, 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 check. Hey there, folks. Sorry about missing the first half. We had some technical difficulties connecting our what's it, who's it to the whatchamacallit. Yeah, in layman's terms,
Technical mumbo jumbo problems, but we're here now. That's what's important, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty good second half because it was definitely an action-packed first half, to say the least. The Ducks went up pretty early, scoring quickly. Raiders came right back, but then the Ducks came back right after that, and then the Raiders came back right as time expired in half. So the score stands right now. Quad City Raiders are trailing 13-19, but it is definitely a close game that is back and forth, action-packed.
yes, I'm going to apologize to you guys right now because my voice is awful. God awful. I'm getting over a little bit of sore throat, and yeah, it sucks.
But you got a bottle of honey that we picked up on the way to the game, so he's been drinking honey like it's a bottle of water all day. So his throat's gonna try to hold out for the second half of the game here. We apologize for the angle of the camera and everything, and we also apologize for the glare of the sun that's setting directly in our eyes. So if we're not able to tell you who is who because we can't see numbers or names, we apologize. But the score is up to date, and we will call it to the best of our ability right now. But yeah, so third quarter is about to get underway here, I believe.
The Ducks will receive the kick.
Yeah.
The Raiders receive the opening kick.
And of course, we're playing the Oregon Ducks. The Chicago Ducks. They look drastically familiar.
Yeah, Chip Kelly is not out there.
The Chicago Ducks' uniforms are modeled directly after the Oregon Ducks. I mean, that looks like something Oregon Ducks would wear. Got the bright neon yellow helmets and pants, and then of course the black jerseys.
I said it on the podcast. I would have gone with the Mighty Duck look.
Mighty Duck look. That is always a good look.
Emilio Estevez.
They probably have a team. They probably have a guy down there. That's that guy's name. And I'll of course switch the quarter over for you guys right here. We are starting the third quarter. Game's been going pretty fast. I think we kicked off right around 5:10, and it's only 6:50. So I mean, the game is going pretty fast. They seem to be running some like weird clock system. It's not always continuous, but it's not always getting stopped either. So it's either people aren't knowing how to stop and run the clock, or the refs don't seem to care.
Yeah, that's the old avert your eyes tactic, Luke, where you just look away, and if it's not happening, if you don't see it, it's not happening.
Yep, out of sight, out of mind. Ducks return it right around the 35, it looks like. Again, we apologize for not being able to see. Our screen is not very bright in front of us, and the sun is directly right in front of our eyes.
We are at a picnic table next to a shipping container.
Yep.
Where our good friend and cameraman, Rashid, is standing on top.
Got his sunglasses on. It's not hot, I would say, but in direct sunlight as it's setting isn't the coolest weather out there, but at least it's not humid, so we have that going for us. But here we go, starting the third quarter. Ducks have the ball. Right around the 35, it looks like, as I said.
And here we go. First play of the third quarter.
It's been a while. We haven't had a game being called online since the Patriots game, but
first time in 3 weeks.
Takes the snap, he runs right, and he's going to break away from a tackle. Good for a few. Quarterback for the Ducks is number 1. We didn't get a roster sheet before the game, so we'll just be saying numbers for them. Starting at quarterback for the Ducks is number 1.
It's Charlie Conway.
Charlie Lutzenkirchen.
Charlie Lutzenkirchen? Well, the quarterback is usually the team captain, and the team captain of the Mighty Ducks was Charlie Conway.
Wasn't that hockey?
It was hockey. Still, still sport.
It is.
And they're the Ducks. And Ducks fly together.
Ducks fly together. We're going to ground their quack attack, though. Just using all the analogies I hear from college football talking about the Oregon Ducks. Ooh, big number 32 is going to get dropped in the backfield. That was number 21.
Josh Davis.
Wrapping the big man up in the backfield.
Getting some backfield penetration going. That's what we like to see out there on the defensive side of the ball.
Looks like we got a little bit of people watching from at home. Sorry, again, we apologize for the late stream and everything, but the people watching at home, we thank you for tuning in this late Saturday afternoon. Sorry, it's been a while. Got to remember how to talk.
Out now, brown cow.
Nah. The tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips. So it's going to be third down for the Ducks here. Running shotgun again. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Fakes the snap, runs forward, and he's firing upfield. It's going to be caught for first down, it looks like.
Yeah, but he paid for that catch, though. That was a huge hit.
It's definitely been a physical game. A lot of helmets popping off, a lot of pads snapping.
And a lot of trash talk.
A lot of trash talk. We've been, from over here in our, I wouldn't say the corner of the field, but over here we've heard a lot of stuff being said from both teams near this sideline. It's going to be 1st and 10 here from right around midfield for the Ducks. Handoff up the middle to 32 again, and he's taken down at the legs. He gets cut down like a big tree.
Like it was number 20. I'm not sure.
The Raiders uniform, the white top with the silver numbers makes it really hard to see who is who out there. Of course, Adrian King is number 0. Sean Bell is number 9. You can tell who those guys are from their physical stature, but everybody else kind of just blends in. Ashton Hardy out there at number 1. Hand it off to 32 again. Another chunk
Dropped
of
very
yardage.
quickly.
Looks like the Ducks are trying to play we have the lead card and we'll run the ball a lot.
I mean, the Raiders can't stop the run. Go for it, I guess. About 11 minutes left to go here in the third quarter.
I guess when the clock is kind of on their side, because like we said, the clock is definitely being weird. Whoever is running it or the refs, whatever, with them not stopping it when it should be, I guess the clock is a little bit on their side. Number one, and it looks to pass again. Pump fake's going to run up the middle, and he's going to slide down. That's going to bring up another first down for the Ducks.
Boo. The Ducks have just found ways to move the ball down the field, not gaining a huge chunk of yardage at a time, but just getting new downs.
Well, that's what you got to do. A lot of teams have to learn that you can't, I mean, going for the home run on every play isn't always the best. If you just get manageable chunks of yards, it adds up after a while, and you can get good first downs and everything. First and 10 for the Ducks here. Can't really see where the ball is spotted. It's difficult to see from this angle. Number one's going to run around the right side, going to run upfield, and he's going to get out of bounds. And see, there again is the clock issue. He ran out of bounds, so the clock should stop, but the clock continues to run. It's definitely interesting, to say the least. Andrew, verify me here that if a guy runs out of bounds willingly, the clock stops.
Yes, I believe that is the rule.
But it seems this year,
Look it up.
It seems this year, and a lot of what we think we know doesn't seem to be right. Or
I could look up the rule, but then I am possibly get in trouble again for looking up a rule against the referee's judgment.
You got in trouble for that?
Well, it's not seen as very professional. Looks like it was a...
Looks like it's going to be a false start here. Ducks are backing up 5 yards.
The official threw the flag and then turned around and started talking to the Ducks bench.
Like, what do you think the call should be?
I think it should be a false start.
No, he's asking the Ducks coach what the... And now they're winding the clock again. Usually when there's a penalty, the clock stops, if I'm not mistaken. Andrew, verify me on that one too, so it doesn't sound like I don't know.
I'm just going to plead the fifth.
Interesting, for sure. Number one takes a snap, pump fakes again, fires left.
And it looks like he got a touchdown. But then in the celebration, he goes to dunk the ball over the field goal post and gets stuffed.
By the crossbar. And I believe in the NFL, that would be excessive celebration, another 15-yard penalty.
Well, then another guy just picked it up and then threw it through the field goal post.
So that should be 30 yards of unsportsmanlike conduct.
That should be at least one.
Excessive celebration or unsportsmanlike conduct. But either way, it's going to be a touchdown for the Ducks.
So I'm not really sure what the officials are considering penalties, what they're looking at as far as time goes.
Seems to be a running trend here the last couple weeks, or the last couple times we've been on the air. Definitely interesting, to say the least. Don't really know what to say about it because we might not know anything, but the extra point for the Ducks is good. So they go up 26-13. Looks like an even 8 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Should we ask people in the chat what they think? I mean, people in the chat, we're really questioning what we know on our football IQ. Someone verify for us that we know what we're talking about in terms of the clock stopping and the dunking penalty and all that stuff. If anybody's watching that knows or wants to voice their opinion, go ahead. We'd like to see what you guys have to say.
Get this train rolling. As the Raiders get ready to receive the kickoff post touchdown. It looks like they're waiting on a ball. Oh, they're waiting on a ball and a kicker.
Ball and a kicker, both things you need to do a
kickoff.
Yes, very important.
I would say essential.
Milton Wells knows. He says out of bounds is a clock stop. This guy knows. Thank you for verifying that we know what we're talking about sometimes. Looks like the Ducks go pooch kick or squib kick, and they bobbled it.
And the Raiders
do recover it. That was a close one for sure.
Get it. That one took weird bounces. Very, very weird bounces.
Cusman family says false start, refs will restart the clock, and Milton Wells says throwing the ball through the goalpost is delay of game. I think you said the first guy, though, tried to dunk it.
He did.
And that's trying to celebrate, so I thought excessive celebration is 15.
Well, you can do it once. That's fine. But when another player, like the failed attempt goes, and another player picks up the ball and tries to do something with it, besides handing it to the referee, that's when a penalty is enforced. Also, I would like to add new information that right from the MSFL officiating guide, drinking chocolate milk is a 15-yard penalty.
Really?
Yep.
Drinking chocolate milk is a 15-yard penalty. That is an interesting one. I haven't really heard that one out of a rule book before.
Right here in the MSFL official referee guide. I think there was a...
Folks, we apologize if you're losing video. It says at the top of our screen that there's content issues in our stream. It says our stream has been temporarily blocked because we have detected copyright audio and video. Don't know why that would happen, but it seems to be running fine on our end. Looks like you guys have video once more, but I don't know what would be detected as copyrighted audio or video wise, so we apologize if that happens.
It's back up again, but
it's back up again? All right. Milton Wells says we probably got cut off for talking about the bad officiating.
Probably. I wouldn't put it past him. And Nick Brown is brought down in the backfield.
Yeah, that's going to be a sack for the Ducks, way in the backfield.
And looks like that will bring out the punt team.
And we don't mean to talk bad about the officiating. All we expect things to be a certain way, or we think we know things to be a certain way, and when they don't happen like that, like when we know there's an obvious call or something that is a certain way and it doesn't happen, that's when we question it. Like when a pass is incomplete, obviously the clock should be stopped, but in the last couple games that we have been at, when the ball hits the ground, they just keep the clock running. So it's interesting for sure, and that's why we talk about it as often as we do.
I mean, these guys are supposed to be, professionals in their trade, employed by the MSFL to do a good job and uphold the rules of football. So it's a little frustrating when the officials go out there and don't uphold those rules.
Yeah, and we're just trying to do the best job that we can, and when things aren't, or things are happening in a way that we aren't used to, or against what's supposed to happen, that's when we, start asking questions or whatever. We don't mean at all to, completely take a dump on the refs per se, but it is definitely frustrating when we're out here trying to broadcast a game and, we're trying to tell you guys what's happening, but when things are happening that we don't agree with or we don't understand, that's when it gets confusing, is all we're trying to say here. So Ducks are going to get the ball back here around midfield, right around 5 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the game, or third quarter, excuse me, not to go in the game.
And just so nobody gets confused, I found a quote after the Lincoln Way game.
Number 1 is going to scramble up the field, breaks through a tackle, and goes down after a big gain.
After the Lincoln Way game, I found a quote that really means a lot to Luke and I, and what we would like to project out to everybody listening, that we just hope that both teams have fun.
That's right. If both teams aren't having fun, I mean, are you really playing the game well? Win or lose, it's just a game. Both teams both having fun. I mean, we might be hillbillies or something, or I think somebody said that once, didn't they?
What?
Somebody said we're hillbillies once, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah.
That was after the Lincoln Way game.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why we haven't had broadcasts in 3 weeks.
Yeah, we don't.
Us hillbillies don't know how to work the internet.
Yeah.
Intranet.
Don Tootin technology and whatnot. Handoff to number 32, and he's wrapped up. Looks like there's going to be a flag thrown there.
I'm probably going to guess it's in the vicinity of holding. As the officials try and sort this thing out.
It's definitely hard to see over there. Looks like the refs are discussing the penalty there.
The
holding on the offense. Repeat second down. So that one was clear.
Yes.
We got that one through.
Thank you for putting it in terms we will understand so that we can relay it to our audience at home. Now what's going on out there?
It's like they're still discussing stuff out there.
Everybody's standing around out there like it's a mannequin challenge. No Black Beatles going on in here.
And
here we go.
They wind the clock. Looks like we're going to get, I don't even know what down it is. I can't see the mark. I think it was supposed to be replay second down, but the marker on the sideline says first. Handoff up the middle again.
And they get the stop.
I believe that was good for a few.
I don't know. I can't tell.
Yeah, definitely a bad angle over here. I think we're right across from the 20-yard line.
I think we're a little farther back than that.
Well, I mean, we're probably like the 18, 17. So, I mean, we're definitely not getting the best angle, but of course we'll call the game, or second half of the game for the fans here. Got to give the fans what they want.
The people want Buck and Aikman.
Buck and Aikman coming at you from
People, you
somewhere
got
in
Buck and
Chicago.
Aikman.
Somewhere in Chicago. Croc Stadium. Not the shoes, the KROC kind of Croc.
You know, like the crock of crap.
Yeah. Number 1 scrambles to the right, and he just throws it away.
Throws it away.
And there, oh, the clock did stop that time. I was about to say there goes the clock again. Defense for the Raiders definitely needs to stop here. They need to get the stop and get a quick score to get right back in the game.
Rashid just should have laid up on that shipping container and just laid out in his bathing suit and got himself a tan.
He's got the sunglasses on, like we said. Rashid is definitely getting baked up there. We're probably getting baked sitting here, too. We did sit in front of the table here for the first half of the game without any sunscreen, so we probably got a little bit of a sun here.
Rashid's a Speedo or a swim trunks kind of guy?
Definitely a Speedo type guy. Definitely.
He has confirmed that Speedos are his type.
Didn't see who called the timeout here.
Nor does the scoreboard indicate who called the timeout.
The scoreboard indicates for us the time left, each team's score, and the quarter. Both timeout numbers have not dropped or increased the whole time. So we are, of course, guessing, folks, and we apologize for that. But
I'm going to say it was the Ducks.
yeah, we're doing our best here. Doing our best.
I have a 50-50 shot. Unless it was a commercial timeout.
Yeah, you know, since we're broadcasting this on TV. This commercial is brought to you by Burger King. Have it your way. That's probably what got us. That's what got us content issues. Probably copyrighted saying Burger King on the air.
2 girls and a cupcake. Try one.
That's right. That's the billboard. That was what, a cupcake or a bakery sign on the way up here? It was 2 girls and a cupcake. Definitely a interesting name for a cupcake place, but
hey, I remembered it.
That's how you do it. That's how
I don't think I'll ever eat there.
Don't think you'll ever forget it either. All right, so it looks like it's going to be 3rd down for the Ducks here. 3rd and long for sure. Number 1 in the shotgun. It's drop backs to pass. He's going to scramble right, looks upfield, fires a lob into the end zone, and it's intercepted by the Raiders in the end zone.
It looks like Willie Williams. Willie Williams with the interception, and that's going to set the Raiders up at their own 20-yard line.
He just threw up a duck, and William Williams
threw up a duck.
The irony. The Ducks threw up a duck. I knew we could have some duck analogies in here somewhere. That'll make the people at home enjoy.
Quack.
The quack attack has been grounded.
It's ironic because it was a pass.
Yeah. How many more duck analogies can we make up before the maybe the next drive?
The quarterback's a quack.
Maybe the next drive the Ducks will lay an egg on their next drive.
Maybe.
All the possible analogies.
Oh, leave them alone. They're all just birds of a feather. And the rest is just
all
whatever.
ducks flock together. Remember that. We'll teach you a little, what subject would that be? Would that be zoology?
Zoology, biology.
Yeah, we'll teach you a little bit of everything before the game's over.
You're the college boy.
Hey, you just got done in May. I'm almost done. Next month I'll be done. Not quite. Not quite.
Keyword almost.
Looks like Nick hands it up the middle to Tyvis Smith, and Tyvis Smith is running hard.
He has room.
Up the sideline, and he's running.
Oh, he's tripped up at the 15-yard line.
What a run for Tyvis Smith, the guy out of UNI. Coming right at you at your home screen. He almost broke that one for a touchdown. Just got tripped up at the end there. What a run for Tyvis. Gonna bring up a fresh set of downs here. The Raiders in Ducks territory, straight across from the camera and straight across from us. We got a great view here. Nick Brown in the shotgun with Zach Minch in the backfield this time. Hand off to Minch up the middle.
Stopped right about. Oh,
He's pushing ahead.
pushed the pile. Almost up to the. Looks like they're marked at the 13.
And the clock is ticking away. Under a minute left to go here in the almost the game again. Third quarter here. Nick Brown in the shotgun again. Minch alongside of him. Snap is to Brown. Looks to fire over the middle. And he's going to run, and he's going to be wrapped up. No gain there.
Less than 30 seconds here to go in the third quarter.
They'll bring up third down.
About 7.
8 or 7, but they can get a first down right about the 5-yard line. They don't have to score here. Are they gonna get the snap off? 5 seconds here. Offsides on the Ducks.
Offsides penalty.
Move them ahead 5 yards. So it looks like the Raiders will get one play here for the end of the quarter. Can they wind the clock? Interesting.
So the Raiders are going to start off the fourth quarter at third down and about 3. Inside the Ducks 10.
And of course, they will switch sides of the field, so they will go down to the other side of the field away from our camera.
Good to know. I think they should hand it off to Tyvis again.
And as they switch sides of the field here, we will go to a commercial break.
With locations at 3333 North Harrison Street in Davenport, Iowa, and 425 15th Street in Mole, Illinois, Van's Pizza Pub and Grill has you covered for a casual night out or a grand celebration. With great food and drink specials, happy hour Monday through Friday 3 to 6 p.m., come get served. Located at 102 South Main Street in Port Byron, Illinois, Harrington's Pub has some of the best Irish fare in the area. With a comfortable atmosphere, friendly staff, just feet from the Mississippi River, take time to stop into Harrington's Pub today. The starting line, located at 217 Brady Street in Davenport, Iowa, is just minutes away from everything that is downtown Davenport. With 13 TVs, MLB Extra Inning, and the NFL Sunday Ticket, the starting line is the spot to catch the big game. With amazing food, 20 delicious beers on tap, make plans to stop in today. With NFL and Major League Baseball packages and large games throughout, Pints has you covered for the big game. Located at 5268 Utica Ridge Road in Davenport, Iowa, Pints carries 20 beers on tap as well as a large bottle selection. These all pair well with an amazing menu and a fun atmosphere. Visit Pints today.
And we are back here as Nick Brown takes the snap. Oh, he fumbled it. And the Raiders pick it up.
I'm confused as to what happened.
That was a broken play. Fumble, I think a fumble followed by a fumble. And I believe the Raiders picked it up near the goal line there. It's really hard to see.
A lot easier to know. We had our other angle.
Yeah, for sure. Can't even see the yard markers from here. So Raiders still have the ball. I believe that's Nico Watson in the backfield.
Tyvis Smith looks like he's down right about the goal line.
Still didn't get into the end zone.
So by what we think happened, it should be second down.
Yeah, because I think they recovered the fumble in front of the first down. So I think it was first and goal on that last play. So this brings up second and goal, I believe. Yeah, it looks like the chains are down on the sideline. So it looks like this is second and goal. Looks like there's two. Looks like Nick tried to do a QB sneak there and didn't quite get in. Gonna bring up third and goal now. That's interesting. I think that's the first time they've ever done a QB sneak all year.
It was worth a shot.
Under center is definitely not something the Raiders do very often.
Here we go, third down.
Third and goal here. Nick back in shotgun with Tyvis to his right and Nico to his left. Man goes in motion. There goes Tyvis up the middle.
He's going to plow right into the end zone.
Touchdown,
Signal
Raiders.
on the sideline is touchdown.
Puts the Raiders back within 7 with 12 minutes and 26 seconds left to go in the game. This would be huge here if we could convert this extra point. We'd only be down by 6. And we do convert. So we are only down by 6. Raiders 20, Ducks 26. Definitely needed there by the Raiders. A great pick by Willie Williams in the end zone, followed by a giant run by Tyvis Smith, set up that touchdown. That's what they need to keep doing.
Create turnovers. That is the name of the game.
They always say whoever has the most turnovers at the end of the game wins that game usually. And I believe the turnover is the turnover tied right now because Nick threw that interception in the first half. And I don't think we fumbled at all.
We've had 2 interceptions.
Have we? We've thrown 2?
Willie Williams has had 2.
Oh, that's right, the fourth down one. I forgot about that one. So, yeah, it looks like we are leading the turnover battle right now.
However, depending upon how that fumble went down there, well, either way, we'd still be leading it.
For sure. And the Raiders definitely seem pumped up. A lot of talking going on the sideline and a lot of
Hooting and hollering.
Hooting and hollering, yeah, for sure. They seem to be in good spirits. They know this game is definitely in their reach. See if the defense can hold here.
And here come the Ducks.
Right up the middle, and he refuses to go down. And he's
Brought
wrapped
down
up there.
open field tackle.
Again, the numbers are very hard to see. I believe that was number
11. Something. I don't know who that is. Number 10, number 11.
It's double digits, I can tell you that.
Yes.
Defense needs to come up with a stop here. Either make them punt or Get an interception or a fumble. That would be huge.
Pick 6.
Handoff up the middle.
That was a hard hit.
Yes, it was. Heard those pads popping from over here.
Get your boys up
So here we go. Looks like this brings up 2nd down for the Ducks.
Canes are blocked by the Raiders bench over here.
The quarterback
Fake
is
the
going to take
handoff.
off here.
And he's not going. Ooh, gets popped by Sean Bell near the end. Nice hit by Sean Bell. Looks like we got a Raiders player shaking up. I believe that's number 14.
Yes.
It's 14 Selby.
I think
I
so.
believe that's Selby.
So the Ducks get a fresh set of downs.
Raiders have a player go to the sideline with an injury, so we do have a backup in there.
11 minutes left to go here in the 4th quarter.
A lot of time going off the clock here. I can't believe this isn't a delay a game.
The officials have not been calling a delay of game all day.
Blitz off the corner, and he's going to fire over the middle. And it is intercepted!
I cannot see who it
Right in the glare of the sunlight. If you guys caught that. Yeah, it's on the screen here. It is very glary on the screen here.
Touchdown saving interception by the corner there.
And the Raiders have life with 10 minutes and 19 seconds left to go here in the game. Huge interception, just like we called for on the sideline here. That was definitely needed. And the Raiders all over have life.
Yeah, it looks like
I believe there's
Ashton Hardy
comes up with the interception. Number 1, Ashton Hardy.
what you got to do, win the turnover battle. Capitalize off the turnovers.
See if the Raiders have a big play here off the turnover with all the momentum on their side. Looks like Tyvis plows ahead for a couple.
Second down and about 8.
Nick in the shotgun with Tyvis back in his backfield. He's looking to pass. Looks left. There's a guy deep, and he overthrows him.
Ball might have been a little uncatchable.
The receiver did have a step on the defender, though. It's going to bring up 3rd down and around 8.
So 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 here. I think Raiders need a 1st down here, otherwise that
Yes.
interception does nothing. Looks like Nick's running left here, finds a hole, gets upfield, and he's close to the 1st down.
Give it to him. Give it to him.
And I believe they are going to give it to him. That's going to bring up a
They're
fresh
moving.
set of downs.
Moving the chains.
Nick Brown finds the first down with his legs. Huge run for Nick. That's what Nick's been doing all season. Dangerous with his arm, dangerous with his legs.
He's a dual threat quarterback.
Definitely a dual threat. So 1st and 10 here for the Raiders, right around their own 30. Looking to get a drive going here. Hand off to Tyvis up the middle, and he is stopped. Maybe 2 on that run.
So it looks like a gain of 1.
I think they're trying to let Tyvis run wild again after that big,
The defense is keying in on Titus.
for sure, after that big run he had last drive. Nick's looking to pass again. Quick pass over here.
Through the hands of his receiver. That was 13, Sean Mundine.
Right through his hands. So it's going to bring up another 3rd down and long.
Need a conversion here.
We'll see if Nick tries to do something with his legs again if he can't find anybody open. He's looking to pass. He fires up the sideline, and that's going to be
There's a defensive pass interference call
He was
on the Ducks.
He was obviously held there.
It's an automatic 1st down.
He got a handful of jersey there, and the Raiders were yelling for a penalty, and it looks like they did get it.
Officials are sorting this one out. I'm confused at what's going on here.
Something obviously is upsetting the Raiders players. Nick Brown has taken his helmet off, and he is ecstatic with something. They are screaming about something out there. After all that, it looks like it's going to be a penalty on the Raiders.
I'm not 100% sure what exactly.
I believe there was no penalty on the pass interference because they said it was an uncatchable ball. And it doesn't.
I don't know about that one.
It doesn't look like the Raiders got backed up any, so it looks like it's just going to be an incomplete pass, and the Raiders are going to have to punt the ball away.
Yeah, it's an uncatchable ball if you grab a fistful of the guy's arm, so he can't catch it.
They get the punt away. They're gonna and the Ducks are returning it up the middle, and he is gone.
This is the problem. There's a penalty right there, right in front of us. The penalty that saves that touchdown. Unnecessary roughness. That's going to get brought back. This is what I'm talking about, though. The unprofessionalism of the MSFL referees. One official nowhere near the play, waving off the flag.
I wasn't even watching because I was watching the Raiders sideline here. They waved that flag off.
The pass interference flag.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I hope they didn't wave that block in the back.
That was a blatant block in the back.
Things are definitely getting...
Block in the back, blindside block, whatever you want to call it. It was unnecessary. didn't need to happen.
Things are definitely getting chippy on both sides of the ball here. Yeah, that was a blatant shot out of nowhere, and that was definitely unneeded because he was nowhere near the ball carrier. He was going to score regardless of that guy.
And I would just like to inform the people at home that the scoreboard has changed. The home team has 2 points. A as in Andrew, 2 points. The
Yeah,
Raiders
you can see it on the
have
camera right here.
20 points. So A2 is not a number. I'm taking this away as the Raiders are winning now.
That would be a bingo call, wouldn't it? No, there's no A in bingo. What am I talking about?
I
don't know what I
There's an A2 in Battleship.
A Battleship, that's what I mean. I'm trying to save face here.
Battleship,
I
bingo.
have no idea why I said bingo, because that I don't know where you find an A in bingo. Okay, folks. Woo! I am just gonna. I might retire after this broadcast because it has been definitely not my best suit, man.
Are you sure you're graduating?
I don't know if I am or not. I might have to go back to school.
Folks, that's what college does to you. Confuses you so much you don't know how to spell.
Oh man, that was terrible. I don't.
And after all this, they're still trying to sort everything out.
Yeah, I don't even. Now Sean. Oh, now they're hugging out there. I thought they were fighting. Sean Bell giving hugs out there.
Sean Bell.
Or are they making them give hugs out there? I'm not sure.
Maybe. So
I don't know what's going on out here.
They're now just getting everything figured out. Well, Luke, at least there are no gunshots.
Yeah, that did happen at the Oak Park Sharks game. We thought it was a car accident nearby, but it was apparently gunshots, if you guys didn't know that at home. So they're still talking things out. I don't know what they're doing, but I believe it's going to be Ducks ball regardless. With all of our commentary and all the stuff that they're seeing at home, I can't believe we're not getting more comments in the chat. I mean, we're getting comments here and there about stuff, but can't believe you guys aren't yelling as much as we are or stuff like that. So,
well, it's very difficult to yell through text format.
You can use all caps.
You can. Promotes emphasis.
So the Ducks get the ball right around the Raiders 30. And, of course, they didn't score on that punt return because of the illegal block. But still marching down the field, and they run it up the middle, and it's going to be stopped there for a handful.
Ducks continuing to get big chunks of yardage on the run.
Definitely ground attack is killing the Raiders today. Obviously, they've scored a few times on a passing play, but their running game is just wearing us down. And folks, in about 10 yards, if they get any farther, you're going probably to lose visual because of the sun. So we're just warning you in advance.
6:50 left in the game, so at the rate things have been going, not too much longer.
Yeah, for sure. So we're going to bring up about 2nd and 5 here for the Ducks. Shotgun formation once more. Another handoff. No. Yes. No.
Oh, quarterback sack.
Gonna pull him back around 2 or 3 yards. So going to bring up 3rd and a long 8. I heard one of the Raiders play on the sidelines that the Ducks, quote, look cute in their uniform. So got that trash talking going on the sideline.
Here we go, 3rd and long.
Man in motion there for the Ducks, number 2. Number 1 still in the shotgun. Takes the snap, and there's a guy off his side, and he's sacked in the backfield. Huge sack.
Dropped him in the backfield. Who was that man? Who was it? Brings up 4th and even longer.
I believe it was it?
That was either Josh
I
Davis
didn't see it.
or Logan Larson Smith.
Huge sack though, brings up 4th down and long for the Ducks, and it looks like they'll have to punt here.
It does not look like they're punting though.
We got a couple people talking in the chat about the officials in here, so glad it's not just us thinking it.
Milton Wells, I appreciate your pun.
Great pun there by Milton Wells in the sack, not in the sack, in the chat. Our defensive coordinator, Cliff Nugent, making an appearance in the chat. We miss you, Cliff. Wish you were here calling the game here for us, but he said it was Josh Davis with a big sack there. And a Milton, we would keep the swearing to a minimum, try to keep it family friendly on here. So try to use your words wisely here, but stay as motivated and
We keep it clean for the kids.
yeah.
So 4:36 left here to go in the game. Ducks lead by 6. 4th down.
And of course, Cliff Nugent, we got word today before we got on the road that he was homesick. Hope you feel better, Cliff. We miss you here. Can't wait to see you back next week when we play the Racing Raiders at home, our first home game since June, I think.
In a month.
Yeah.
So here we go. 4th down. Ducks need to convert here. It's like they're
Oh, the
going
Ducks are going for it.
spread formation.
Huge 4th down here. He's looking to pass. He's
That's
getting
a hold.
He's getting pressured. He's
There's
running
the
to the
flag.
right. And the guy misses a tackle, and he's going to find the first down and more.
That is going to be brought back because of a hold in the backfield. Logan Larson Smith came crashing off that edge and was brought down by the offensive lineman. He would have smoked that quarterback. So that's going to bring it back to the same spot, plus 10 yards. I don't know that they go for a 4th down again. I'm
No,
gonna say
not
they
after
punt.
that. No. Another 10 yards would make that about 4th and 25, I think.
But here we go.
Getting a shout out from Cliff again on the chat. He says the best broadcast team on this side of the SIP. Don't know about that, but we do our best out here. Yeah, for sure. That backed the Ducks up almost to or I would say on their 50. So if they don't punt here, that is idiotic play calling. So I would assume they're punting, and it looks like there is a guy back there to receive the punt.
Not sure who that is back there.
Oh my! Botch snap! The ball is deep. I can't see
He
what's
tries
going
to
on.
kick it out. He kicks it way out of bounds on their own side of the field.
What a miscue by
That's
the
got to be
Ducks.
back at their own 20.
What a huge miscue
Wow.
from the Ducks. Oh my gosh. Can you believe that?
I just got a splinter in my calf from standing up on the side of this bench.
Oh my gosh, folks, can you believe that? Huge error by the Ducks. Basically anything that could have went wrong in that play went wrong.
So this is, okay, it might not have been by their own 20. It looks like it's going to be at the 40.
And
So
Tyvis
gives it
Smith
to
up the
Tyvis
middle.
Smith.
Huge gain.
Timeout.
Timeout for the Ducks.
Tri-City needs to get their
The
stuff together.
Ducks are rattled, folks. Absolutely rattled.
You know what happened? The flying V got broken. No V.
Ducks don't break formation or bad things happen. That's what happens, folks. You ever see a duck or a group of ducks in the sky breaking formation? No, you don't, because bad things happen. They don't know what to do.
I'd like to think it's knuckle puck time.
And we were talking about how many duck analogies we could have for this half of the game. On that punt formation, the Ducks definitely laid an egg there. Another one. Get the counter going. Another duck analogy.
So I think this is first down. Tyvis did pick up a first down on his run.
Deep in Ducks territory. And of course, the Ducks had to take a timeout, so that helps the Raiders a lot because there's a lot of time left on the clock.
3:30 left
in the game, and the Raiders are looking to score here. Nick's looking to pass. He's looking left. Fires in the end zone.
And it falls incomplete. Almost intercepted.
A close one there for the Raiders. That could have gone either way.
Yes.
Both guys had an equal opportunity to the ball there. Little bit of rhyming action going on in the chat. The Ducks are stuck. I like the rhyming going on. The fans love getting into it just like we do. Believe that brings up
It's second down.
Second down there.
As the Raiders figure out their...
Did we get backed up? Looks like we're back at 30.
I don't know how we got backed up.
I didn't see a penalty there. But I thought we were deeper than that. Nick's looking to pass again. Oh,
Nick's tremendous athletic ability.
No one ahead of him gets out of bounds. Great run for Nick Brown there.
Looks like he's going to get out just past the 30-yard line. Is this... Maybe that was a replay of first down.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Things are definitely...
There was a holding penalty. Our cameraman has a bird's eye view.
I didn't see a penalty. I didn't get a flag. I didn't see a flag get thrown though.
Well, we also have a bunch of white jerseys in front of us.
That's true. Option off the left here. Nick's getting
Nick
wrapped
keeps
up.
it.
3 minutes left to go in the game here.
Brings up third down.
Third and a couple here. It's going to be for the Raiders. Time ticking away. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in the game. I don't know how many timeouts the Raiders have left.
I think they have all three.
Do they? If they need to use them.
I don't know if the Ducks have 1 or 2 left.
I remember that. I think it was the Patriots game that the Raiders had 4 in the first half.
Yes, they do.
The half of the 4 first downs, or 4 timeouts, excuse me. See what
Minch and Tyvis back there in the backfield next to Nick.
And that's going to be false start.
False start penalty.
A little anxious there. Our wide receiver on the far right side of the field. That hurts a little bit. That hurts.
They might let this one run down to the 2-minute warning.
If there's a 2-minute warning, I'm not sure. If there is for the first half, I'm guessing there is for the...
That is exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, I'm going to bring up the 2-minute warning here.
It's a
Left in
close
the
one.
game.
Ducks, 26. Glad to see that they got the scoreboard fixed. The Raiders, 20.
We will go to a commercial here.
With locations at 3333 North Harrison Street in Davenport, Iowa, and 425 15th Street in Mole, Illinois, Van's Pizza Pub and Grill has you covered for a casual night out or a grand celebration. With great food and drink specials, happy hour Monday through Friday 3 to 6 p.m., come get served. Located at 102 South Main Street in Port Byron, Illinois, Harrington's Pub has some of the best Irish fare in the area. With a comfortable atmosphere, friendly staff, just feet from the Mississippi River, take time to stop into Harrington's Pub today. The starting line, located at 217 Brady Street in Davenport, Iowa, is just minutes away from everything that is downtown Davenport. With 13 TVs, MLB Extra Inning, and the NFL Sunday Ticket, the starting line is the spot to catch the big game. With amazing food, 20 delicious beers on tap, make plans to stop in today. With the NFL and Major League Baseball packages and large games throughout, Pints has you covered for the big game. Located at 5268 Utica Ridge Road in Davenport, Iowa, Pints carries 20 beers on tap as well as a large bottle selection. These all pair well with an amazing menu and a fun atmosphere. Visit Pints today.
All right, guys, we are back from the commercial break. Raiders driving down the field here.
Third down and about 6, 7.
Raiders need a first down here. Nick's scrambling right. He needs a block, and he's not going to get it. That's going to be close.
They
got it! They got the first down!
They got the first down. First and goal.
Oh, my goodness.
What a run by Nick Brown.
Huge first down.
Key block out there by the running back. Wow.
I heard somebody from the Ducks sideline yell something I'm not going to repeat on air. They were not happy about that spot.
Well, they'll get over it.
I believe that brings up first and goal now.
Yes, it does.
Raiders are looking.
Pitch
A pitch backwards to Tyvis, and he's going left.
Tyvis dropped.
The Raiders sideline
does not quite get in.
The Raiders sideline is pumped. They know how close they are. And they want to go. Clock's running. They want to get back to the sideline.
Minute 30 left.
They want to punch it in as quickly as possible.
Well, they want to use a little time, then punch it in quickly so that the Ducks do not have an opportunity to go downfield and score.
True. Nick's looking to pass left.
That's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass there.
Brings up third down.
These are the games you love to watch, folks. Near the end of the game, a team is driving, a score will tie it up, an extra point puts them up. This is what moments you live for as fans and as people involved with the team. This is absolutely heart-racing. I know my heart's beating out of its chest right now. I'm absolutely...
Is that Nico back there with Nick?
Yeah, Nico Watson is in the backfield with Nick. Nick's going to run left here. He's trying to find a hole.
Fourth down.
And he didn't get in. Under a minute left to go here.
It is go time. Timeout.
He did not get in on the third down.
Timeout, Raiders.
The Raiders line, or the Raiders bench, is trying to pump up the crowd that traveled with us here.
I don't know about you, but I might have handed it off to Nico there.
You want to know what yard line they're on? We cannot tell from this angle. They are inside the 5, I'm pretty sure. Are they at the 1-yard line?
Yeah, I mean, it's look where the marker's at and look where the ref's at. The pylons are down. They've got to be at the 1. The 1, if not the 1, the 2, or even inside the 1. 52 seconds
What
left.
do the Raiders have in the playbook here? 4th and goal, game on the line. What would you guys run here?
Fullback dive.
Fullback dive up the middle. We'll see what they do here. Everybody in the stand has gone down to the goal line to see what they're gonna do here.
Give it to your big man. Give it to your
4th
big man.
and goal, game on the line here.
Who does not go down on the first hit.
Nick in the shotgun, hand off the middle to Tyvis. And he's going left, and he will score! Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown Raiders on the goal line!
No, you can't throw a flag for celebration on that. You're going to throw a flag on the celebration for everything then.
And they haven't put... That is a touchdown, right? They signaled it.
Wait, they're... Tie ball game right now. Extra point.
I believe they put excessive celebration on the Raiders for scoring, so they backed them up. And this, if they're going for the extra pointer, this will put the Raiders up by 1. Extra point here. This puts the Raiders up by 1.
You got to fix the scoreboard.
Hey, that boy jumped some motherfucking high over that ass, boy. What's the collar still standing straight up? On the block,
Here is the kick, folks. This extra point puts the Raiders up by 1.
I'm not even going to say that. I'm just going to
The kick is up and good! The kick is good!
The PAT is good!
Raiders 27, Ducks 26! Folks, we are ecstatic over here. Rashid, our camera guy, is going nuts on top of his storage unit. Andrew's going nuts next to me. It doesn't get any better than this.
Holy shnikes.
Woo! 44 seconds to go.
Raiders lead 27-26 for the first time in this ball game. And I may have just finished off all my honey. All 400 some odd grams of sugar.
Andrew is loaded up with the honey. He is ready to go. It looks like the Raiders are confused here what they want to do on the kickoff.
Getting the right guys in order in there.
The Raiders need to keep a level head here because there is still 46 seconds left to go. Looks like it's going to be a pooch kick on the side.
And there's going to be a legal procedure.
That would look like a late shove there on the sideline.
That was a late shove. It's a very late shove.
So if that's going to be a legal procedure on the Raiders, the Ducks will start at their own 40.
46 seconds.
A field goal does win the game, but I have not seen the Ducks kick a field goal yet all game, and we did block their extra point earlier in the game.
One of their extra points.
Yeah.
This is where your defense comes into play. Lockdown defense.
Number 1 for the Ducks is in the shotgun. He's looking to pass upfield. He scrambles left. He's looking upfield, and there's a guy open.
Wide open. Gets out of bounds. 39 seconds. Make the stop, defense. Make the stop.
Defense has to dig their heels in here. Interesting enough, the clock does not start running here. Spread formation for the Ducks once more. Number 1 back in the shotgun. Number 1 looking to pass, looking upfield. He's being pressured, and he just throws it away.
Out of bounds. That might actually be legal procedure.
And the Raiders are looking for illegal or intentional grounding.
Intentional
and they
grounding,
don't
that's
get
what
it.
I'm looking for, not illegal procedure.
It didn't look like he got out of the box there, but
Second down now for the Ducks.
33 seconds left to go in the game. And of course, every time the ball hits the ground, clock stops. So Number 1 back in the shotgun for the Ducks. Looks left, fires, and it's caught.
Caught. Did he get out of bounds? He did.
Yes, he did.
28 seconds left to go.
Inside the 30. The clock does not wind. It stops again.
Keep getting stabbed at that same piece of wood on the stupid picnic table.
Ducks in the shotgun again. Number 1 looking right this time. Scrambles right, fires up the field.
That is going to be out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Incomplete pass. Good effort by that receiver.
Didn't drag his
Second
feet.
down, 22 seconds left.
Looks
Mark
like
Underwood getting in over
the Raiders
official.
wanted a holding call there, but they waved it off. Second down and 10 here from the 30, excuse me.
It's an awful long time.
For sure. Shotgun again. Looking to pass once more. Looking left this time. Incomplete pass.
Incomplete pass. Third down.
19 seconds left to go in the game.
Can you feel your heart pumping at all, guys? Whew.
The next question you got to ask yourself, the Raiders get this stop. Is it field goal for the Ducks, or is it a touchdown?
I would have to guess field goal. I mean, third and 10 from the 40.
30.
From the 30. I don't know why I want to say 40 so much.
Told you, college, man.
Yeah, it kills you. In the shotgun with number 32 flanked to his left. Blitzing off the side here. It's going to be offside. He's going to fire. And that hit the ground.
Incomplete pass, but
it's going to be offsides. Offsides on the Raiders. He jumped quickly.
So, this repeats third down. 9 seconds left to go. You either, I mean, you gotta keep pressing on.
Yeah, if you don't get the first down here, you'd think field goal would be up next. I mean, and I wasn't really paying attention in pregame. I wasn't seeing their kicker warm up at all. I have no idea what his range was for his leg at all.
And the official going over to talk to his goal line. And one of the Ducks players is running away. He has run all the way down by the scoreboard.
Oh, they're talking to the scoreboard people underneath the board. I don't know what. Oh, they put more time on the clock.
Why are they putting more time on the clock? Why is there time being put on the clock?
I think it was because the offsides and it was a dead play, so it doesn't count.
But there was 11 seconds, not 18.
I couldn't tell you. Honestly, couldn't tell you. So 3rd and 5 here for the Ducks.
You can't put more time than there was on the clock.
High snap, looking right, fires right,
penalty.
and he's going to have a first down.
Holding penalty not called.
.14 seconds left to go in the game here. First and 10 from inside the 20. First and 10 here inside the 20. Ducks are driving down the field.
That's a false start.
Takes the snap, fires right, and he catches it inbounds. Right around the 10-yard line.
I mean, the game should be over right now, but they put more time on the clock to allow for the Ducks to go downfield and score.
Ball is right around the 11-yard line. 10 seconds left to go in the game. Raiders need a huge stop here. They need a pick or a turnover or something.
Ten seconds left. Second down.
He's looking right.
That is,
Touchdown Ducks.
and that should be excessive. How's that not excessive celebration? We got called for it down there. How did they not get called for it? This is a one-sided match. The officials have been awful. God awful.
And there is no flag for excessive celebration on that play.
You have
No
Ducks
flag.
players over here in our faces. You have Ducks crew over here in our faces, in the faces of our players, and there's no flag. Am I the only one that sees the unprofessionalism of the Ducks organization here?
Unbelievable.
I heard it from our sideline. One of our players was explaining how he now sees how they're undefeated. I now see how the Ducks are undefeated. They cheat to win. It's really easy to win when you cheat.
I have no words to say anything right now. What? No, I have no words right now.
If I were Mark Underwood and the Raiders, I would play this game under protest. Because this is bogus. This is absolutely bogus.
I have no words. No, none. I'm shocked, stunned.
They fake a field goal on the extra point and miss it.
So they go for the 2-point and they don't get it. So the Raiders will have a chance to return a kick for a miracle score. And we are putting Tyvis and Minch back to receive, it looks like.
Milton Wells, you said you hope we see them again. If everything stays the same way, this will be the first round matchup for the playoffs, so we will be coming back here to play them again. So it is the more than likely matchup for our first round playoff game. So you do get your wish there. And I'm guessing the Ducks will try to kick it away from our returners to kill time.
Oh, I would. 100%. If I was a bunch of cheaters and wanted to cheat to win, that's what I would do. Hail Mary touchdown to win.
Should we channel a little bit of a Stanford Cal game in here? Just do a lateral, and return it? This is going to be on SportsCenter in about a week, folks. And they do kick it, and it looks like it's gonna, I can't see the number here, it looks like we're just gonna return it up the...
And there is a fumble.
There is a flag.
The game cannot end on a flag. It's probably a hold against the Raiders, so they'll probably decline it. Because the flags that the officials have been throwing lately have been against the Raiders. Oh, not surprised that it's against the Raiders.
And that will end the game, folks. Raiders lose a heartbreaker, 32-27. And if things stay the way they are in the MSFL standings, the Raiders will be back here first round of the playoffs, and I'm sure they will be ready to play them again.
Yeah,
And they will have revenge in their eyes because, in our opinion, that was stolen from them.
stolen by the officials.
Absolutely stolen.
Awful officiating. Awful, awful, awful.
And we will see you guys.
I have never seen such poor officiating from any sport. NBA, MLB, NFL, MSFL than I have this season in the MSFL. It has been awful.
We will see you guys next week when we make our next podcast. Make sure you tune into that because I'm sure that will be heated for sure. And we will be back here next week as we are back home for our first home game in over a month as we host the Racine Raiders.
And just as a personal note, this may be my last game broadcasting. I accepted a job with the University of Maine, so I will be moving to Maine after the season's over. And next week when we play Racine, I was informed by Mark Underwood that he wants me out in with the crowd, talking with sponsors that are there, that I had signed on prior to the season beginning. So if I do not see you guys next week, I wish you all well in the future, and I will see you around. This is Beavis and Butthead signing off.
See you guys next week.